everyone, my name is Allison, Princess of the Desert, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I got in my 2020 Virtual Breyer Fest haul. So before we begin, be sure you give this video a like and subscribe, click the notification bell to see more of me in the future. You can also follow my model horse Instagram, which is BreyerBeauty104. I try to post as much as I can and I am always on that account. So if you ever want to say hi, just message me there. But for now, let's get on with the video. So as we all know, there was no actual Breyer Fest in Kentucky. It was turned into a virtual online event. And so that provided a really unique opportunity for me to be able to participate without having to go all the way to Lexington, Kentucky. So I was really excited. I kind of debated for like 2 weeks if I even wanted to buy a virtual ticket or not. So I finally decided that yes, I did want to buy a ticket, and I'm so glad I did. I really had a good time. Even on the online site, I watched a ton of videos. I made an Arabian horse halter. It was just really interesting. Despite all of the issues, I really did have a good time, and I do hope that they continue to offer something virtual for international people and people who can't travel or just simply don't want to. So that was my experience. Despite the glitches that they did have, I had a really good time. Okay, so to start off with the haul, I guess we'll start with what I'm wearing. I have a Celtic knot t-shirt. I just really liked the color. I liked, you know, the Celtic knot. I thought that was really pretty. So I hope that this shirt works out for me because I do really like it. I hope it doesn't shrink too much so I can continue to wear and enjoy it. Oh, it's so hot. Okay. BreyerFest store turned into like a online Celtic battle arena. It was really crazy. If you wanted models, you really had to be on top of everything. I got up 5 o'clock at my time and I was like refresh until I believe like 7:20 there was a restock. I was ready, I was waiting. I put him in my cart. I checked out as fast as I possibly could. My heart was literally racing because I realized that I had successfully purchased a Benelli. So this is Benelli. He is just a beautiful horse. He is so chunky. This is honestly the largest horse that I have. He has such a sweet face. Benelli was honestly the only horse that I actually looked at and really felt that I wanted. I just didn't really like Cheesecake. I like the actual Cheesecake horse, like the real horse. I didn't really like the model. He just had too much bare. There was just too much bare plastic for me. Benelli has like half of him is just bare, but I didn't like Cheesecake and Top Gun. I did not like the green tinge on him. I still don't like how he looks. Even the actual pictures of him, I still don't like Top Gun. It just my preference. So I did have to work to get Benelli. I am super excited that I got him though. This model is honestly flawless. He literally has absolutely nothing wrong with him. Mine maybe has a bump on his nose because I dropped him. But like he has horseshoes and they even like did the horseshoes perfect, which I'm so happy about because it drives me crazy when they put on horseshoes but they're not like painted like nicely. So I'm really happy. I think he is absolutely beautiful. Benelli has to be my favorite horse on this mold. I do not have anyone on this mold, but I think he's definitely my favorite, and I'm really happy to have a big Clydesdale guy. I have kind of nicknamed or renamed him Big Ben because he is just so big, he's so chunky, and I really love him. I'm happy that I got him. Okay, next we're going to talk about my special runs. I only got one 3-day ticket, which reminds me, I did get Ballino Castle, but I sent Reggie away already. He is going to an artist who is customizing him. He left his Reggie and he is going to return as a portrait model of my friend Anthem, because they are almost, they almost look exactly the same, and so there's only a few minor adjustments that we had to make him a portrait model of Anthem. So I did get Ballino Castle. I do not have him at the current moment, but stay tuned for that because we will do like a portrait reveal and all that fun stuff. So long story short, I only had one 3-day ticket, so that meant I had the ability to purchase 2 special run horses. And, you know, they sent us a preference list. So for my preferences, I sent in Lugh, Ash, and Hamish. And I must have got a really good spot in line because I got my top 2 preferences on Sunday. So here is Lugh. And he is super pretty. He's super cute. His face, I don't know if you can see, He has actually detailed eyes. He has pink in his eyes. He's so beautiful. If you've ever watched my Starting a Breyer Horse collection video, you will know that the Sham mold is my absolute favorite mold. I really, really love Arabian horses, and there's just like all the characteristics and stuff of him are just so spot on that I really, really enjoy this mold. So as soon as I saw that there was going to be this kind of glossy bay Sham mold horse, I'm like, I really, really want Lugh to go with Copper, who is one of my first horses and one of my absolute favorites. So I got Lugh, and mine, the tail is kind of like messed up a little bit. It does kind of bother me, but I do realize that to get a kind of a tail that's connected to the body, I realize how that could be kind of difficult. So I don't know, I would maybe like one day kind of like to fix that. For such a striking tail against a bay horse, it kind of drives me crazy. But anyway, I'm really, really happy with Lugh. I think he's really pretty. I think he's super cute. I'm so happy to have him. I have renamed him Dastan just because I wanted to pick a name that kind of fit an Arabian horse a little bit better. So Copper now has a friend, and I have 2 to the start of my Sham Conga. So my next special run, we have Big Beautiful Ash. Now just look at this horse. Look at that face. He is beautiful. I was really kind of shocked how much I love this mold. He is huge. He's enormous. I even feel like from like head to tail he's like bigger than Benelli, but I opened this guy up and I'd been seeing people get like darker variations of Ash, and so I kind of was really hoping. I really want kind of the lighter ghosty gray Ash. I don't really want one that has a whole lot of dark shading on him. And so I was happy when I opened him up that yes, I got a lighter variation. So here is Ash. He is beautiful. I really love this horse. He's just beautiful. I have no words. He's so pretty. He has brown eyes and just, oh, I am just really happy with this horse. So I am so happy that at my very first BreyerFest, I was able to get both of the special runs that I really hoped to get. Now granted, both of these horses are glossy, and I had never had any glossy horses before in my collection. I think glossy horses are really beautiful, but I don't really know how many more I even want that are glossy. I wasn't as thrilled with a glossy as I thought I would be looking at them in pictures. They're really beautiful and they are shiny. Since I like to take mine outside and take pictures of them so often, I've kind of just came to the realization that I just prefer matte horses. For me personally, a glossy is like a horse that I would really keep on a shelf in a collection and like never touch it, which is fine. I mean, if anything, I would like to have like 2 versions, like a matte version that actually gets played with and then the glossy version that stays on the shelf perfect in a collection forever and all eternity. As pretty and shiny as glossy horses look on camera, they're not actually functional to my personal needs. So also from the Breyer store, I got Eire, and I kind of left him in his little box. He's really cute. He was not easy to get either. Like, you had to click refresh. So I have been keeping him in this little box. I did take him out to look at him just because I couldn't resist, but I love the small scale size Stablemate boxes. I think they're really funny. So here we have Eire, and he is just a cute little guy. I look through the light and can see the little bubbles in him. So I thought he was really cute. If anything, with the clover leaf on his hindquarters, I would definitely use this horse as like decor for my St. Patrick's Day like stuff. So I got Eire. I thought he was a nice little addition. And the very last thing I got was this Celtic Fling lapel pin. I do have a small pin collection. I don't actively collect them, but I do have quite a few, so I thought that a little pin would be really nice. It is tiny, like seriously, this thing is like really small, but they really put a ton of detail into it, and it is just really beautiful. So I am glad that I got a pin. So here's an overview of my BreyerFest haul. I'll show all the horses one more time. Here's Benelli. Such a pretty horse. And then Ash, who is one of my favorites. I thought all of them were going to be my favorite, but I honestly think that it is Ash. Huge horse. Okay. And then little Eire. and my pin. So, minus Ballino Castle, this is my 2020 Virtual Breyer Fest haul or loot or whatever you want to call it. It was so special for me to be able to participate in BreyerFest this year, and I hope that maybe in a future year I will be able to go virtual again and someday to actually attend in person. So thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye!